What's up, guys? BrownieBits Gaming here, and I'm back in Talonwood in the world of Otium, and today we are going to finish up our area. No matter how long it takes, we are going to do it. We've got a lot to do. As you can see, I've already kind of laid out some branches. Now this guy, this tree, the idea was that this is only half of the tree, and what had happened down here, because it kind of splits off a little bit. Right down here, previous, and we'll try to make a little like area that is kind of branching off over that way. But it got struck by lightning, so the tree is kind of going away from that spot, growing away from it is kind of the idea. So we'll have a little area that kind of looks like it's starting to pop up, or it had popped up at one time, and then we'll kind of mess it up with some coal and some charcoal and everything to give it the burn sensation. It still is a leaf-bearing tree, so we will have leaves all the way through here. But that's the plan for today, and I think I need to finish up and gather up the rest of the resources I need, and I will be right back. Alright guys, and welcome back. As you can see, I've kind of started laying out the bottom, well, it's not really the bottommost layer, but I guess the base layer of leaves. So this is going to be a fairly solid just piece of canopy. Now below we do want to kind of shape it and everything. It will be shaped, so no worries there. But I wanted to get this base layer kind of laid out so we can kind of see what we're working with and how this whole thing is going to really come together. But yeah, so we're doing this fairly quickly because here at the end of the month, the province is actually going to end. Now, I know I haven't really been. Ooh, I almost missed that. That would have been not bad because I have an elytra, but it would have been kind of annoying falling all the way down there. And I do want to do this so that I have a place I can kind of start with when we get below there. Because we do have some branches that come up above and some branches that go down below. Anyways, I know I haven't really been around in Otium, and a lot of that is due to lack of motivation. This province has been going on for a very long time. And so, with the sheer scale of it, and the fact that it has been going on for so long, it really hurts, especially for somebody like me, who's still very, very new to the YouTube game. So obviously the motivation bug definitely bit me, and bit me pretty hard for this province. I still love it, but I don't think I'm really going to be building like this many massive trees at one time, or have this many projects, I guess, laid out at the same time. It's more along the lines of just trying to stay focused on one specific thing rather than trying to do 20 different things. But yeah, that's just something that I've kind of decided for myself. But oh well, it's fine. It's totally fine. I understand that I'm going to go through waves of inspiration and waves of just absolutely I don't even want to sit down at my computer desk. I understand that. That's something that's going to happen, and I can deal with that. Okay, so we got this nice lush area, and then it actually kind of cuts real close and cuts right onto the stump of the tree here. And the whole idea is that with this growing here, when it was growing, it was the canopy of this part was backed up and pushing this in. And so when it did get hit by lightning, as the tree grew, it kind of started to grow away from it. And so it started to reach over this way, which is why this tree and that tree is actually able to be so big, so close. And that's kind of my little, like, lore. It's kind of sort of lore. It's not really extremely, like, a hugely well-written, documented thing, but I think this is a really cool idea to have, you know, these huge, massive trees so close to each other. But why? And when in reality, you know, the biggest one would suck the others dry. Well, now we have a reason because of the lightning strike. These other smaller trees, though they are massive in size still, these other smaller trees have the ability to grow due to the fact that Mother Nature kind of took over. But yeah, so I think that's going to be a really helpful piece. And yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be fine. So now, as far as time goes, I do not have very much time with the end of this server. I go out on a business trip here tomorrow. Tomorrow for you guys, because I am recording this the day that it's going to go up. Yeah, so tomorrow I am going to be leaving on a business trip, and it's going to take me away from Minecraft, obviously, which is kind of why I'm talking about it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have some backlog videos. I've already kind of got them set up and recorded for the most part. I mean, I still got a little bit to do left on them, but you know, it won't take me very long to finish them and edit them, is what I'm saying. Ooh, I missed a spot there. Okay. But yeah, due to this business trip, I will be away from Otium until I think I come back on the day the new province or the new area starts, which I'm really excited about. It's not really a province. And we did this specifically because of how massive this area actually was, you know, and it really hurt with inspiration and everything. So we're trying to combat that and give us a little bit more fun. So you, the viewer, are going to have fun with this new area. I'm almost 100% positive you will have fun, because it's a fun area. That's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be fun, lighthearted, nothing extremely serious about it. And we've already had people with so many ideas, and honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do for this new area yet. I've kind of thought about it, but I haven't. With what happened in Brownieland, it's kind of caused a little bit of not a freak out. I don't want to say freak out, because that's not really what happened, but it kind of caused a drop in what else is going on, especially on my channel. I'm trying to focus on getting that back up to speed, because you know it corrupted, and so I'm trying to get back to where at least I was in the last one. So yeah, I've got some really cool projects. I think you're gonna like the next couple of episodes, and I think we're going to do. I should probably lay out the actual roof design of this, shouldn't I? All right, so yeah, let's get you back, because I definitely want to keep you around. I think what we're going to do is this number, and this is where it will get interesting, because it is there. I really want to make this very, very well known so that when you see it, you're like, what's going on up there? And then you can kind of see it brings your eye to the damage to the tree. So the natural damage of the tree is going to be really highlighted by a very, very pronounced wall. I really want this canopy to have a very specific wall-like feel at that point, to really symbolize and give shape to this idea. And again, a lot of it will have it does have to do, and I think what we're going to do is this number, where we will have the tree come up from here. Kind of going right back directly into the wall again. We will kind of shape it a little bit, so we will have a bulge here and there, but I really want this to stand out, and that's the whole point of having that there. And I think we will do one of these numbers here. Oops. And I'm trying to give it a little bit more shape than what it was originally going to have had I kept following that. And I think this is really going to give us a nice shape, an interesting shape as well. And I think what we'll do is actually come like so. And then we will... Yeah, I think connecting up there is going to be fine. I don't think that's really going to be an issue. Am I really out of... Oh, okay. I was going to say. So that's kind of the idea. I'm going to go ahead and finish this shape, and I will be right back. All right, guys, I think we got a good shape here now with this, and I got to, we've got to take out this dirt, but I think this shape is going to be pretty darn close to perfect. I really like the way that it's kind of, oh, and I fell off. Cool. Oh, I really like that. That tree's looking really cool from Mantis. Good job. I don't know if she'll see that, but... Oh, I missed. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. We gotta take this down, and I'm going to actually be careful and make sure that, I can actually be okay. The other thing we want to do is go through and make sure that this tree is spawn proof. So like on those parts, we're going to put slabs. And then we also got to work down there at that point. So once we get this taken off, I will be down there. But I wanted to come in and show you guys this. Because I think it's a good shape. And I think it's going to work really well for us. How far can we reach that? Okay. Sounds good. And yeah, so I'm really excited about this new area. It was actually come up by... Nerd came up with it. Came up with the idea, and I think... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I fell again. It wasn't letting me... switch to my rockets. Okay, there we go. Good job. I'm proud of myself. There we go. And we're doing some good work now. But yeah, so Nerd had a great idea for this this next area. Oh, are you kidding me? I was on the block. Okay, this is starting to really annoy me. Okay. There we go. And I'm actually going to come over here. And do this. There we go. Then we won't have this ugly dirt scaffolding, which is fine by me. There we go. And I'm just going to there we go. And then it's just going all the way down. Good work. Good work there. I don't think it's really all that important. Oh yeah, that gives some really cool views and stuff. And I think what we'll do is actually go up into the tree itself. We'll just kind of pillar our way up with some of these. Okay. Oops. I think we'll do this and then put this in here. We want to give some light down below. Let's see, what about this? I think right there. We don't want to put too much. I think that'll do it. Okay. Drop down. All right. There we go. We're doing good work. Very, very fine indeed. Okay, so that tree is looking pretty darn good, and again, it's supposed to look a little awkward. That's the whole idea. It's supposed to kind of look like, well, there's something missing, and that's because there is something missing. This tree, during the growth process, had a little accident right over here, and we'll start... I think what we'll do is we'll start right here as if it started to branch off over in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and so it would be like a so. And then this one, 1, 2. Yeah, so it came off directly off of this part right here. Is where it started to kind of branch off on its own. And then I think we want to actually move it over this direction. And what we'll do is this number. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then it would be like so. And then I think this point is where we're going to have our lightning strike would have hit. Right up here. Yeah, this looks like a as good of a spot as any. And so what I'm going to start to do is kind of build up an area almost as if it was kind of damaged and it had left some parts just kind of sticking up and around. Kind of randomize this just a little bit, make it look a little interesting. And then one thing I do want to do is kind of put some of these coal blocks around. Now, some of these, you know, you're not going to really notice, but we do want to kind of have them out and around as if it was kind of a major bit of damage. I think right here we're just going to kind of block up a fairly large amount of it. Yeah, there we go. And I don't have any... That's fine. Okay. And I think if we were to do some of this, it would feel as if the fire kind of came around as well. Okay. Don't really know what happened there, but okay. And let's pick this stuff up, please. Let's take a look at how that looks. Oh yeah, okay, okay. I got, you know, there's still some shapes that I want to add in, but I think we've got the right idea here. We'll throw some of this down, and I do want to take these away because it's really not needed. We'll add in some like a so. Have it come down fairly far, and I do want to change the feel of this guy right there. That'll, yeah, that'll do. Because I don't want it to look like it's very easily placed, I guess. Actually, let's not put that there. Let's black this up a little bit more. Okay, we may have gone a little overboard right there, but I think it's fine. We don't want it to look like it's kind of stair-stepping up. We kind of want it to look like it's been a little randomized. This guy can go, so we can throw in one there. And I'm thinking we do this. There we go. Okay. And I do need to grab some fire starter. Oh, gosh, creepers. Die. Okay. We're good. We are good. But guys, I think that whole idea for the tree is a pretty darn good one. We have this kind of random branch right there. Really, creepers? Where are you all coming from? This is my house. Go away. I don't invade your house. Now, one thing we do have to do is clean up all this, and I will eventually. Let's grab some of this, and then I do want to have some fires up there. So we do need a flint and steel. Do I have any down here? It's a really good question. There we go. And then I do have this. Okay. Let's fly back up there. And yeah, that's looking pretty darn nice. I like it. I do. It's a little rough around the corners, but I think that's part of the charm of it. That's definitely something that we want, because I mean, it's supposed to be rough around the corners. So let's kind of light some of this up on fire, as if it's still burning a little bit. Ow! That's just rude. And some of these places have already burnt out, which is why there is coal there. There we go. I think that should be on fire there. Okay, we don't want a ton of fire, but we want a little bit to kind of give us some kind of cool visual impressions. And now one thing I do want to do is kind of bring some of these guys up. And a lot of this is not really going to be seen, which is unfortunate. I want to bring some of these up to look like maybe that the fire actually kind of charred this a little bit and changed the colors that we're working with. That's too much. Yeah, let's not do that. And let's bring this guy up even into this point, like the smoke kind of damaged it a little bit. There we go. I think that's looking pretty darn nice. We got some different shades in there from the actual spruce wood, and I do want to add in a little bit more. So like this point would have not actually been touched by the flames. I think we can get rid of that from our inventory. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's good. Okay. But I don't want that there because... And then I think we can actually kind of do something along these lines. And act like there was some points there that weren't really touched, but this is looking pretty darn cool. Alright, let's see. Now, unfortunately, a lot of this... Oh, yeah, oh, man, that looks super cool. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I'm really excited about that. Okay. Well, guys, that's about all the time I have left for this episode, and basically, all that I really have left is I'm going to connect up that path over here, and we'll kind of connect up the similar paths into this tree and then the tree that I'm on currently. And then I'm just going to clean up that area and throw in some in-ground lighting. And that's really all I have left for this area. So I do appreciate all the support from these videos. And if you're really liking this series, make sure you let me know. And if you have any guesses as to what our next area is going to be, make sure you throw them in the comments below. I would love to hear what some ideas as far as provinces go, and guesses as to what area we're kind of planning on doing next. I guess the next 2 areas, because we already have them all planned out. So I'm really excited again, and thank you so much for the support. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, Girl Scouts.